Especially when you're talking about putting up 3 screens.
I'm just looking now, and I think we've got the wrong logos over the wrong.
Hello everyone,
game
this is
pages.
Johnny with BallBreakers
Oh, do I?
Clan. Today we're bringing
That's
you a
fine.
special
Right.
VIP Royale
Okay, here we go.
episode, and I'm
Easy to
going to
fit.
have the
Easy to
Discord
fit.
running with Duff
There we go.
and Jimmy and Jared A.
See, guys, we tested all this stuff out last
you
night,
can
and we
look in
thought
the
we had
video
all the kinks
description
worked
and
out,
find a
and we
link to
just never
download the
do.
game to play.
There's no way.
And this video is
Oh, of course
sponsored
not.
by Ultimate
Oh,
Golf
there
and
we go.
Miniclip.com.
In real
Stuff.
time, we've got Jared A fixing the logo disaster for us.
There we go. What's up,
Everyone
Justin?
in the chat, thank you for coming out. So we are looking at a top 6 scores against this. Oh, look at this, showing the wrong screen. Against Amanda. So is everyone comfortable with the top 6? The guys in the chat, have you guys played a lot of these? Are you new to the game? Who we got in there? I saw Easy in there. You're a vet. Webbo, of course, you're there. What else we got?
Tell you what, this Amanda is a fantastic ultimate golf player, because if you played the boss battle today, you had to get a drop in Tour Pro.
Yeah, how'd you guys do on that? I haven't played it yet.
I got it.
She
I
drove
made an
on the
Alba.
green on one of
I made an
mine.
Alba on 9. Alba on 9 just to get through. This is ridiculous.
I
She
got the
apparently
E
has
on one.
practiced this game a lot.
Yeah, she's been better than the other boss battles, that's for sure.
Hey, Stephanie.
All right.
Eric, welcome. Everybody, guys, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. This is fantastic. Well,
About to get Hype Mike on the channel, too.
that'd be awesome. We can talk a little strategy quick before we get into this in terms of these top 6 royales. If you guys, I've got my screen up here now. So a lot of these shots are going to be rough iron, sand, accuracy shots, right? So if you guys want to set up, I've got all the clubs max. I've been playing this for a while, but IG66 or 88 rather, IG88 is almost a must for these. If you don't have that Adobe Max, so get that one in your bag for now. Get Voodoo in your bag for now. Or Phoenix. There's goes either ways for the guys at the top, but definitely if you don't have your clubs max, get Voodoo in there. We're going accuracy, and we want everyone here to beat her in this battle VIP Royale. I go Hive as well, Orion, Bigfoot, Root, and then Fusion. I don't think you're going to need Fusion, though.
Surely
Yeah,
they won't give us any long ones.
I have a feeling we're going to get some hive shots in this one.
I think you're probably right. It's Torrey Pines. I can't remember which Torrey Pines Royale it is.
In the VIP Royale, the last VIP Royale that Duff and I did, they gave us 2 easy Hive shots. And here I am. I just throw max backspin on it, hit it instead of really trying to aim. Could have had 2 drops.
I did the same thing.
Those.
Hey, Jared, how tough? So now you've played this game a little bit. You've done a ton of streaming and some other games in that. Did you not get nervous when you played that? I've done that was my second one. My hands were a little shaky. I was sweating in places I don't normally sweat in. It sucked.
1,000%. 1,000%. I go back and rewatch it, and I'm just like, what was I doing?
I haven't watched it back yet. I can't. I'm too embarrassed. Same with all these videos. I can't watch them back. So ball choice for
Hi,
this.
Vlad. Thanks
what are you
for
guys going to
joining.
go with? I'm going with the Pro D. You got to.
Thanks for the good luck.
I'm used to it. That's what I use for all these royales.
You know,
Pro D. Always a Pro D.
I think I'll go Pro D also. I'm pretty used to it as well, playing. And so as long as there's not just those, I'll tell you the ones that just kill me are when you set up and you're already in between clubs. For example, I had one earlier that I was literally at max with my Bigfoot and it was not reaching the green. Even if I put max overpower on it, it wasn't reaching the green unless it was like straight tailwind. But then you switch up and, you know, that takes time to do anyway. and you're trying to be as fast as you can. So I don't know how it just throws me all off where I have to switch clubs in the middle of the Royale.
I know, and Big Easy's here in this chat. I see him there, and he is a beast when it comes to Royales. He is always 1 and 2, and he swears by Pegasus in the Royales, and I think he might convert me. Apparently, it gets rid of all those gaps, and it's a beast in the Royales because you're not really going for the drop anyway, right? You just want that really high TB, and so the lack of ball guide doesn't really affect you that much. So there's your Big Easy tip of the day,
a good point.
Courtesy of Duff.
There are definitely a couple of Royales that the Pegasus is a fantastic club for, but I still can't get away from my old Bigfoot.
I'm with you too, just because it's easy, and I don't want to have to learn new quick shot timing.
Yeah, exactly.
So on Sand Wedge, I have a lower IG 88, and I'm gonna go with the Orca 7 because it has my Best Buy guide.
That's fantastic. The only reason I like IG or Adobe, which they're virtually the same, is for that accuracy. So if there's any of the short ones, now you can be off and great left or great right it, and it's still going to drop. Combined with the Pro D, you've got so much margin for error. But there's nothing wrong with going Orca.
My Adobe is not developed.
I definitely used Orca until either IG88 or Adobe was maxed. That's the play.
Yeah, and I don't have either of those at a decent level.
So Big Easy's also in the chat here saying Hellfire. Hey, you know what? If he says it, I trust the guy. He's good. Webbo, what are you running for your wood in these?
If everybody in the chat would do me a favor, I know, these two all-stars in the game are very familiar with everybody. Everybody put your username in the chat so we know who we're talking to. I know somebody did that earlier. That would be awesome. And if you need friends, drop your friend code in there as well.
Yeah, 100%. And maybe we'll just do a quick little introduction here. I'm Duff. If you've obviously found this channel, I've been playing this game we're getting almost 2 years now. Do fairly well. I didn't always start out near the top and winning tournaments, but turned the corner after hooking up with some of my buddies and sharing some tips and tricks. And we're at the point now where we're trying to pass on that knowledge to you guys. I think my man here, Jimmy Banger, doesn't need any introduction, but he can just say hello and tell us who he is real quick.
Yeah, as Duff has introduced, I'm Banger. You'll know me in game as the Bandit. Been playing a little bit less time than Duff. I've been in the game for about 1.5 years, and like Duff, I'm in a close group of guys that got together and shared a lot of interests, and we've had a lot of fun together over the time that we've been together, and slowly helped each other improve our game. So yeah, we're now at the pointy end, and we want to try and impart some of that knowledge onto the community.
100%. And then we've got with us as well, no newbie to the streaming game, Jared A. from down deep in the South. Jared, you're about 2 months into this game now? You're already in Tour Pro, and yes. I've seen some of these scores you've been posting, man. You are fast becoming one of the top players in this game. Why don't you just tell us real quick about how some of the transitions of moving up in clubs, and especially I think what people want to hear is the move from pro to Tour Pro. How have you found it? You're, I think, about a week in now, and how are you finding things up with the big boys?
Oh, it's no doubt. I mean, everyone, I mean, you can look at the scorecard right here. So I just shot today probably one of the best rounds that I've ever had. And I mean, I can still see there's some room for improvement, but you're just getting smoked. And it's not it's not one of these deals that I'm discouraged about it at all, because I know, I mean, if you look at the scorecard, I know I'm right there. A couple of 898s, 889s. I mean, it's like five holes there that were 890 or better. And so I'm not discouraged about it at all. Clubs are getting there. Trying to speed open some bags when we play tour. It's definitely helping. But I mean, I'm just having a blast with it, honestly. I mean, I can't put it down. I can't put it down. And coming over from the other game where I was done with it, you know, to an extent, I just I turn this on and I just can't put it down. And so it's just a lot of fun. And being able to get on chats and share shots with you guys, that's what I find the most enjoying, is just like sharing your accomplishments with people.
Special shout out. We've got Nathan LFC in the house, the king. Look, so right now in the chat, we've got LFC, we've got Webbo, and we've got Big Easy. Easily at the top of the game when it comes to Royales. This is an all-star event so far. And we've got one more here. We've got Johnny. You still with us, buddy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So we've got Johnny, another guy that's come over, no newbie to the streaming game. I've seen some of your replays and some of your videos. Man, you are getting dialed in with those clubs. Your Royale game is definitely right up there. So you came to Tour Pro around the same time that Jared did, and how are you finding the transition up? Like how are your balls? How's your ball situation going? How's your are you finding it tough? Like to ball selection, competition's obviously a lot tougher.
The competition has definitely been a lot tougher. I've secured a couple top 5s, top 10s, but as far as no wins yet, it's just a matter of trying to get those drops.
You two boys have really impressed. The speed at which you've picked up the game, you're starting to make me nervous.
Bang, are we gonna like hold hands and ride off into the sunset here before all these young bucks start catching up with us?
Yeah, mate. Quit while we're ahead.
I don't mind that idea at all.
I'm far from being able to pull off perfect cards.
I'll tell you what, I know you've seen that some of these guys have seen my name in the Royales. I feel like I'm never going to win a Royale ever again. We jump into a Royale. We got LFC, Bubba, all these guys, and I'm just like, okay, we're fighting for second. Here we go.
What line of placement can I get? Hey, don't worry, I feel the exact same way.
One thing about that point, I used to get in Royales, and I'm a very competitive person by nature, and you come second, you come third to the LFCs and the Big Easies and the Webbles of the world, and there's some other beasts out there too. And it'd always be like, oh man, that sucked. I hate that. Hey, Mikey, thanks for joining us. Now with the clubhouse thing, I can come third, and as long as one of my boys came up top, it's a win. So I think that is one of these huge pluses with the advent of clubhouses is like now the pressure's off a little bit. Like even tourney play, I used to grind and replay now and again, or maybe even more than now and again. And now, as long as one of my teammates is in there and doing well, who cares? It's fun. You win as a team now. I love that aspect.
Agree. It's made a big difference to the way that I approach Royals. And if I'm doing pretty badly, I'm just praying one of our boys is near the top.
So
usually there's LFC or Big Easy in there, so I don't have to worry too much.
So let's solve a debate here, because I noticed the way you said that. So are we going Royale or are we going Royal? What are your thoughts on this? I'm a Royale guy. I've always said Royale, but is it a country thing? Is it a what do you guys in the States say?
Royale.
I've said Royale because of the E.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm with
Royal.
you. Royale
Just has the
Royale.
We've got 28 right now in the chat. Does anyone have any questions? You've got two of the most experienced guys in the game, two guys that just absolutely plowed through the first few levels of this game. You guys in the chat have any questions or anything you want to answer?
We've got a question. I am not drinking, Eric. It is before midday during the week, and I'm halfway through my work week. So, I'm not on the grog yet.
Wait for
Maybe
it.
later.
Wait for it. There it is.
I want to know something from some of these guys in the chat. Easy, you guys, Webo, what and I think we were talking about this the other day, is when was the last time that Royales were actually changed up in the game, rotated in the game, where they're different? Especially if you guys, I know you've basically got these holes memorized. And what would
That
be
is
the
definitely-
effect? What would be the effect of that? How long would that actually take you to refigure it out if they were to rotate the holes in the Royales?
Which Bubba are you talking about? Yeah, exactly, LFC. Yeah, we got into this a little bit last night, Jared. They definitely, in my opinion, need to rotate those up a little bit. Make round 3, round 2, round 2, round 1, and round 1, round 3. And even, I know Nathan said this a million times, what is the point of round 1 in the instant royales? There is none. There's only, whatever, 15 people in each one. Let's just get rid of round 1 completely and call the instant royales truly instant, 1 round only, and fire off as many as we can in those 6 hours.
I use
That's
round
really
1 as my
cool.
warm-up.
They were
Yeah,
last changed when they updated the tournaments.
Did they change the rounds around then? Or I think the last round's always been the last round, hasn't it? Oh, changing pins, he's saying too. Same thing with putting. Like the putting royale has such potential for being super fun, but now it's just a case of, all right, I put my thumb exactly here, let go, exactly here, let go.
Yeah, that shot rotation gets pretty repetitive pretty quick.
Don't get
I
me
can
wrong, I
imagine.
still play them.
I could imagine. I was starting to kind of take some of Duff's advice of remembering those shots, be like, okay, 1 cup left, 1 cup right on this shot. And I'm starting to get there.
Yeah.
Oh, we can enter.
Oh, are we live? Event
You can enter.
starts in. I'm
Yeah,
entered. Oh, we've got chat there too. All right, I am in. Oh, we can all see this.
I am going to attempt to turn up my iPad here. You see.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that, Easy. I wonder if that would... I mean, I don't want that change, but that could definitely be something. Yes, Justin. It's called getting married. Oh, Easy. You shouldn't have wrote that chat. You're never going to write again. Yeah, if they'd made your starting point, say, in the middle of the green every time versus right by the hole, but maybe for the top 6s. I don't love that one for regular royales, because then you take away the whole quick shot, which I was very anti, and LFC knows this. We had a few debates. This is 2 years ago now. I was very anti quick shot, and my feeling at was time is that it took away from the spirit of the game and golf and what the intended game of the Royale was. And now I'm completely on the other side of that. It's definitely a skill. It is very tough to do, or very tough to learn. And it takes more skill to quick shot than it does to point and aim a lot of times. And I really like where Royales as a game are now. I just think they need a little tweak.
It took me a very long time to get into the Royales. I never really used to focus on them until the Ultimate Cup started. But that, I'm like you, Duff. I'm a competitive guy, and I hated always coming at the bottom of the Royales. And so I took the time, got past the frustration, and now I'm pretty competitive. So, and I enjoy them. They're great fun. I didn't think I'd get to that point, but I am absolutely loving them. And I probably play more Royales these days than tournaments, as crazy as that sounds.
They're definitely fun. there's been many nights where we've had our little whiskey business chat, and the boys are all getting going and me having a few beers, and I'll play a Royale, and then we get to chatting, and then you look, and there's 8 minutes till the next one. I think, oh, okay, I'll play one more, and then you get to chatting some more, and then you look, all right, I'll play one more, and then next thing you know, it's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that was a long chat. That the last one.
But
Isn't
Royale,
they hearing the audio from this thing, or is it live yet?
I don't think the audio's live yet.
Somebody may have to.
I think.
Somebody may have to hold their phone up to the mic, in order for us to be able to hear it on the stream. Because my iPad audio is not working right now. I don't know why.
What about the Discord? Check and make sure the device is not muted.
Yeah, it's not mute, or I don't have my iPad hooked into Discord.
If
Is
Duff
the
or
guys
Jim
that are in the
can
chat,
turn
is
theirs
the
on.
audio from the VIP Royale up yet? Is Amanda talking? I might.
Bring back the gauntlet. I agree with that. They were the old ones that I used to enjoy when I didn't really get into the Royales. I love a gauntlet.
Yeah.
Webbo, money as usual.
There was so much potential in those gauntlets too, and they should have made it cumulative scoring, not everything dependent on that last round. But that had huge potential, those gauntlets, and then they disappeared.
Petition time.
I agree.
I don't think they've actually started the show just yet.
No, I just tried logging in on my other device, and it hadn't.
So maybe
The
we'll
guys in
hear
the
it.
chat have no audio yet.
Maybe we'll hear it shortly. I think I have it all set up on my. I'm pretty sure I have it all set up on my iPad where we'll hear it, or I'll hear it. With the stream, we'll hear it.
Well, in the chat, they're saying no sound also.
No sound yet.
Yeah.
See, we're not the only ones
think
that
it
can
turned-
screw up the beginning.
If I remember from last time, it turned red when they were talking.
I'm going to
Yeah.
assume that starts at that time. Event starts in 8:50, and then they'll chat for 10 minutes, and then so we've got another 8 minutes
you
and
might
45
be
seconds of talking about quick shots. So quick
Whatever we need
shots.
to.
If anyone hasn't mastered the quick shot yet, watch. Webbo's got some great stuff. I've got some stuff. Jared's got some stuff. Johnny, you've got some Royale stuff on your channel, don't you?
Just during some live streams. It's just me playing the Royales.
Have a look. There's about 8 different ways you can play them. I know I've got one where I show my hands. Webbo's got one where he shows his hands too. You can go thumbs, you can go fingers, but it's just a matter of getting those movements down. And then once you have it, then it's the learning curve is so steep. It's just all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's how you do it. And then you start fine tuning. But a day of instance is absolutely perfect for that. Because who cares where you finish? And you just boom, 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 get it down. And once you get that rhythm down, now you can start to work on speed. You can start working on a little more accuracy in that. But it's just getting those finger movements down, whichever way you decide to do it, and get that speed down. So you can get that, start off with a goal of 10 shots, and then 11, and then 12. And some of these guys, they're getting 13, sometimes 14 shots off in a round. And that makes all the difference in the world.
Oh, I just
So,
saw Evo's chat.
Forgot to go in the chat.
He put hashtag index finger bean flicking.
Oh, here's a good question. There we go. There we go. Now we're live.
Perfect.
Got 10 minutes. All right, everybody should be able to hear it now.
Yeah, I can hear it.
What is welcome everybody to a very you got it. Say it with me, Brent. Say it with me, Brent. Very special. VIP Royale. I am your host. My name is Mike. I'm joined by my co-host. His name is always Brent. What's up, Brent? What's up, Brent?
What is up indeed? Excited for this VIP Royale.
Exactly. And we have got a very special guest with us today. We have none other than What should we call you? What should we call you? Like a nice, like a nice. I was going to say a sports announcer. But what's a cool intro? Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Amanda Balionis. That's who we've got. What's up, Amanda?
Thanks for
That's a good point,
having
Mikey.
me. I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, and some people might have noticed the time got extended a little bit. That's what happens when you play live. Because we had some technical difficulties.
Is that feedback on their end?
Talk to Amanda. Various things. So first question. Have you been practicing?
I have, and I will tell you, I'm feeling very confident. I had a couple hole outs for eagle, and when it's the closest to the pin, I can imagine really a better way to execute.
I don't know if that feedback's on our end or not. Definitely echoing.
Yeah. So the chat, maybe we'll just shut it off, and
Perfect. Well, here's a list of.
I can get it from Mike later, and we'll add it in.
I turned down my volume.
Looking forward to beating. John O'Hurley, Peter Jacobson, Nico McBrain, drummer from Iron
But
Maiden.
again, mine was playing through my headphones, so it's not going to catch up on my mic.
Joe Theismann,
Someone call Mikey
Okay.
an ambulance.
Patrick Warburton.
Did that fix the echo at all?
NFL quarterback Steve Young.
Steve Young,
let's see.
of course.
No.
Anytime you can take down Steve Young, you should want to be able to see.
I'm hearing it like 3 times.
Excellent. No disrespect to anybody
Okay,
else.
how about that?
Probably what I would say to it. He happens to be the highest on our leaderboard, and the
There we
highest
go.
on the pizza.
It was in Discord. You were right, Johnny.
You gotta put yourself in a hole there.
Way to aim high, though.
My fault.
Is there anything he's not good at?
That's a Jared A fault, guys. Sorry. Now we can hear.
I would say Brent had the opportunity to do a show when he was.
Who was it asked about dumping shots? 100% dump shots in top six.
I was going to follow up on that question.
Yeah.
I was bitterly disappointed that I got to miss that.
What about
We can do
dumping
2
shots?
things at once.
He's wonderful.
Definitely a good strategy in the top 6 ones. The ones that you have a very low chance of clicking.
Just
Right,
barely flick it
audience.
and let it go off so it stops and you can move on.
Obviously, everyone knows his resume, but to get to
Okay.
know him better.
Sorry, guys. That was all my fault on the on the stream there. But now we fixed it.
It doesn't always happen that way.
Sorry, D-Shep. That's my fault.
Brad, a couple questions for you.
Hey, it's first time. We're going to figure this out. This is going to be a normal thing now on these Royales.
Most memorable round of golf. I've had some
And
amazing,
someone else is still picking up an echo.
rounds of golf. incredible
Check,
opportunities
Jimmy's
because I get
device,
in the golf
sound, and
world,
dust.
I would say one that
I've
sticks
got
out is
only
I had the
one.
privilege of being invited
You've only got
to
one
play
running?
Cyprus, and I was
There we
very
go.
nervous. I felt
Should be
like
good
the
now.
course
I
did
got
not
it.
deserve to be on.
It's clear now.
Considering the state of my game.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was me.
Already very, very nervous, and for anyone that has also, the first tee is actually right where the clubhouse is, the practice putting area, all of that stuff. And
Yeah, Justin, if there's 2 or 3 very, very makeable shots in a Royale, I will dump all the other ones, especially if there's a long one that takes forever.
None other than Phil Mickelson is getting ready to tee off after me. And I let every single person in my group go, hoping that he
Yeah,
would turn his
one of
back.
the best
Unfortunately,
ones
he never
to
did.
practice that
I drilled
is
my
most of the
first,
London
tee
top
shot
6.
directly into
There's
the club.
usually
Okay, let's go,
always
let's
at
just
least
go.
2
Let's get
makeable
out
shots
of the
and
way
then
of
a few
Phil
longer
Mickelson
ones.
watching me play golf. It should
So
be the
it's
other
a
way
good
around.
one.
And
Any
they're
of the
like,
London
sorry,
top
you
6,
got it. Breakfast ball.
very good ones to
Another
practice
one.
when you're
And
shot up.
my hands, I could barely get the ball.
Yeah,
on
I've
the tee.
kind of do it
And
on the ones
thankfully,
where
I
the
was
top
able to
6 where
send it
there's
out
the
into the
sand,
fairway, but,
rough, and the
that
short,
entire
the
course,
wedge.
every time
It's a
we
longer
went
wedge.
to
I'll
the
dump
next
the wedge
jaw was on the floor.
because I can
But
make
will never forget
the rough and
that
the
opening
sand.
tee shot, and it was the most nervous I've ever been.
Yep.
Nice.
And the wedge
So,
takes time away from
any
you as well.
predictions
It's a
for
long,
the,
it's a longer
for the
shot,
tour
so it
season this
takes
year? Who should we-
takes
who
time
should we
from
be
your
keeping
2
an eye on?
minutes. So if you dump
Right.
those
Oh
ones,
man, there's
you
so
add,
many. I
you know,
think
10
golf
10
is in an
seconds to your
unbelievable
be
position
around
right now.
of making
Colin
shots.
Morikawa is just. I just think his talent has zero ceiling. John Rahm, same thing. I'm so
No,
excited
Mikey,
to
she's
see what
not.
he's able to
Sorry.
do this year. I've already predicted. I think Patrick Cantlay is going to win at least one major this year. I just think his confidence, paired up with his ability to block everything out, paired with his actual ability, is pretty unstoppable.
Do we know
We're
which
just
course
starting to see,
today's
the surface
6
of
is?
that. Xander Schauffele.
No, oh, it's
I
Torrey
think
Pines,
he's
right?
another one. Rory
Torrey Pines.
McIlroy
Oh,
is
it's gonna be the
hopefully
ones from
coming
the
in hot. I think he has stuff to prove.
the
Jordan
playoffs
Spieth
today.
has turned
Yeah.
the corner.
Hey, I did have a question. So when you're seeing the number on the top right of how many players, is that players per division or is that total players in all the Royales?
That's
So
total.
He has a home here,
That's
so I think
total
he'll
in
be able to
all.
see what he can do when he
Yeah,
settles
all
in.
the
There's not
divisions.
there's not
so many
1176
great
tour pro
stories,
players.
Great personalities that I just think are
No.
going to shine this season. And
Oh, I always wondered that. That's what I thought. That's what I
Glad to be
assumed.
back
I wish there was. We
Oh,
could have
real
brought
golf again.
Nathan
Yeah.
and Weber.
Yeah, actually, so
All the time.
this is
There's just
CBS's
no-
first. CBS's first tournament of the year kicking it off. How's everything looking out there?
Perfect. I was actually just talking to a couple of the guys that are closely involved with getting this tournament set up ready. And they said, it's weird, right? I live in San Diego and we always have great weather.
So
except
Nathan's
for
just made a really
some
good point
reason
too
around this
regarding
weird
jumping
stuff
shots.
tends to happen.
There's actually
And
a
they said
couple of
this
the
is first
standard
year
Royales,
they can
which
remember
are
in a
the
long
quick shot
time
ones,
not having to battle
where you
rain
actually
or
gain an
fog
advantage
or, the
by dumping
elements. And they
shots
said
there because
the
there's a
golf
couple
course
of
was
long,
that way.
tricky
They were able to
shots
finish it 100%
that
for the
are
first
going to
time
give
in a
you a
long
low
time.
tiebreaker
I think the
score
greens are going to
and
be
take
even
a lot
faster
of
than we're
time,
used
and
to.
occasionally they
It
can
just
actually
looks
turn out really
pure. It looks
badly.
so clean cut.
So
The fairways
it's
are
often a good idea,
telemetry. It's
some of those
yeah.
longer, harder
I think the
shots in a
course is
quick
going to
shot
steal
right
the
now
show.
to
I
dump
think it
those
did
shots as
today. It
well.
always does on TV, and it's a major championship venue.
Michael,
right?
it's
And
just
so
one
it's the
round,
strongest-
6
it's one of the
shots.
strongest
Yeah,
farmer
one round,
fields
6
we've
shots.
had in a very long time.
There's
and
Bubba
I think
in the
that's
list
for,
now.
for a couple of reasons, but the course is in the best shape we've seen it. We have an incredibly strong field, and the weather is 75 and sunny with only like pretty clouds in the sky. It's gonna be
Unbelievable.
perfect week.
Well,
We
we
just
are
described the weather year round in San Diego, though. So
Usually, right?
we're always psyched. When
Didn't
something
Will
happens.
Ferrell tell us what San Diego actually
It's a
means?
Nice opportunity to tell people, hey, see that stuff on
San
TV?
Diego.
Too. We have a couple of other PGA Tour
Wales.
stocks too, so we're always excited when an event is at a golf course that we have in the game. So we have got 2 minutes.
Weber
and 20
bringing the
seconds
class
to
to
go.
the chat.
And the game's going to start either way. So the only reason I tell you that is because I'm going to ask you one more question, but don't forget to look at the time. And that is taking a step away from golf for a second. What about football? Because that's something else you know a thing or two about. What are your predictions for this
I'm putting my
weekend?
plugs in the chat.
Joe Burrow, man. I
Get
think
one chance at it. You might as well.
What he has showed, especially the second half of this season, has been pretty jaw-dropping. But again, you leave 14 seconds left on the clock, and Patrick Mahomes gets the ball. Mahomes is one of the only guys that you still say that's too much time, right? Like we were just talking about that the other day. 14 seconds.
I can't
is
put
too
my
much
plugs
time
in
for
because
Patrick
my name
Mahomes,
gets
Tom Brady.
Might as well. You
Aaron
get one
Rodgers
chance at
is
it.
One of those guys is left on the board. So
As a
I
Buffalo
think
It'll
fan,
come up with
downtown
ultimate
Kansas City, I think
star,
they're
star,
figuring
star,
their
star.
stuff out a little bit later than we're used to seeing.
Banger
but,
is not allowed in
I
the
think
chat.
they're going to peak at the exact right time. This Niners defense, it's
Quick, everybody in the chat, spam
unbelievable,
Ultimate
right?
Golf
So
Duff in the chat.
Yeah.
I think we just lost Amanda.
Oh no.
Oh no.
but the good news is, I don't think we lost her on her phone. So
All right.
hopefully she can still hear us, and she will be playing in a little over a minute.
All right.
Easy
Oh,
win,
we're-
guys. Easy win.
We don't look so silly now, do we? We don't look so silly now.
No,
We're having less technical
it's
difficulty.
Niners for me, but
You might hear us 3
Niners
times,
have
but at
beat
least
the
we're
Rams
here.
6 straight times in a row over the last 3 years of the regular season. Winning 7 in a row could be tough, but I've got faith. I've got faith we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of been gravy, right? They kind of got in on the.
All right. Well, we're in our final 30
It's tough
seconds.
to beat a team 3 times.
Good
in a
luck.
year, but,
Good
Y'all.
if-
Y'all.
if
Did I do that right?
anything close to the divisional
Yeah,
round,
We're
well,
gonna-
it's y'all around
Last
here.
30 seconds. I'm gonna put up the intro real quick. Here we go, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the intro.
Too soon for me to get excited about anything else. I'm a Giants fan first. Bills second. Oh, I see Amanda. You guys can't see it at home, but Amanda's joining us again, so whew, that's close. Either way, we're starting in 5
Justin,
seconds. So,
absolutely,
second, see
buddy.
Amanda, it's just gonna be for the trash talk.
How are you now?
Hey, you're back. Game
All
starting.
right, here we
All right,
go.
here we go.
Here we go.
It's gonna be all whiskey in one bracket.
There you go.
Not gonna be any chatting for a minute.
Talk about the Niners for a minute and a half.
I did. Thank you for that.
Yeah,
30-second head start, Duff.
Negative over.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
From everybody.
Oh, it's a long
I
one.
am ready. I'm ready to go.
Good.
Here we go.
All right.
It's a
go for
super
it.
long one.
Please,
I was just
please
saying
keep
that
going.
there's a lot of young quarterbacks that we're going to see them battle it out for a very long time.
Oh,
And I think
no.
it's very cool. Right?
Oh,
You
bad
have the
stuff.
Josh Allen, you have the Patrick Mahomes, you have the Joe
I didn't even
Burrows,
look at the
Sit,
first one. I just let it
ball.
go.
I just
Sit.
think football's in a really cool spot.
Oh,
Very
good
similar to
start.
golf. Like the young guys.
I
are
forgot we was
coming up
top
and starting
6.
to really make an impact.
All right.
Rookie.
Oh, just off the green.
I quick shot my first one right off the bat.
Yeah, I got 2 amped
I
up.
quick
You
shotted
have
the
to
first one
know.
off the bat, too.
I was impressed. I saw the ultimate shot. I'm like,
I was
wow,
hoping the
he's
next one would be a rough or whatever.
chatting and playing.
Sit down.
You know,
Oh, I'm doing
usually when we
good.
do this,
Let's
the
go.
VIP just stops talking as soon as they realize they have to like make shots. So that's why we have Brent to give us a little color commentary on what's going on in the game.
Oh my gosh, I thought that
Oh,
was
I was dropping that one.
A little bit. All right, you getting there? Just,
Okay.
Oh, it's so close. 2 cups left.
You know
2
what I'm
cups track. Let's go.
I'm just too strong. I need to
That might
tone
be
it
it.
down a little.
There you go. They like that
Oh.
Did
I
you
just
drop
hit
the
the
rough
first
iron?
cup.
Right? You know?
No, I didn't.
It is a game of finesse.
Get in the hole.
Nice.
Oh, come on.
Greens.
That was it.
Unlike,
Did they give us 2.5 here?
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Let's see.
For the
Well,
Royales, yeah, they've been a little
the
longer.
rookies get 2.5. The pros only get
Levo's
2.
Sitting at the top of the leaderboard right now. Kevin G, Justin F, not far behind.
Oh, that's a nice shot. That
Get
is-
down.
Whoa.
Come on.
There
Come
we
on.
go.
Come on.
I saw that
Almost there.
one.
That's not bad.
Not
I'm just
bad.
trying to get to these rough irons.
I don't
Yeah.
want to
Oh, I know, right?
make your head too big. Gotta keep you humble.
Too late. Oh no.
Oh, I got my 6 in.
Great shot.
Ugh.
Oh, it was a great swing.
Everybody else got their 6 in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
at
got my
6.
6 in.
It was
Now
well,
it's-
that's my real game as well. So
Time to
Now
make
he
one.
drops.
Just imagine Phil Mickelson's right behind you.
If I quit hitting great,
yeah, no, that didn't work out well for me either.
Oh, no.
I've hit the cup twice.
Come on, ball.
Swing shot.
See,
Get in
Bubba
the
just
cup.
got a hole out.
Oh,
Bubba's like one
it's
of
like
the-
1.5.
Bubba Watson is his icon
Yeah.
in the picture, but
I went
Oh, I
2.
went to dump it and my ball's rolling for a mile.
just like in real life.
Yeah, that sucks.
There you go. You're sticking him. I think Steve
Oh,
Gill's got something to
no.
worry about.
That's going to miss right. Get in the hole one time.
I am. We've,
Come on.
You know, we watch
That was my one chance for one. I didn't get it.
Time and, you know, hit or miss.
All right, last
And these
one.
roll forever when you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
dump.
Impressive is that
Had to quick fire the last one.
probably have much better gear than Amanda
I didn't
does,
get a
so,
drop.
was-
You know,
Hit the
Oh,
cup.
I
a few
did
times. I'm going to be
horrible.
pretty low.
And we're
Oh,
done.
man.
Here's the moment of truth. Let's find
I was
out.
garbage.
Find out where you landed on the
Yeah,
Let's see.
You both, you
celebrity.
still beat me, Duff, I think.
I hit great
Awesome.
and cost me a couple. I should have had at least 2 drops.
Wow, takes a while to calculate.
I wonder how Amanda did.
2,887 points.
Mine's still loading.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here we
I
go.
didn't get any hole outs. My average shot time was
Oh,
5
we
seconds.
got her.
Weird.
I am on top of Amanda.
People really showed up to Wow.
My
Jared, you got
track's already
13th.
people going.
No.
Oh, I only beat
I
67.
bet, I'll be honest, I was watching, I was like, she's
64 for me.
percentage.
That's great.
Oh, bagger, you're worse garbage than me.
73.
Yeah,
Where's the percent at? Oh, there it is. Oh,
The
next
mine's
stream.
bad.
The story of my life.
What did everybody have here?
Well, you know what? Still,
27%.
Not bad. And thank you very much for, you know.
Hey, I beat Duff and Banger.
Everybody.
We
You know,
waited
everybody
30
got a
seconds.
prize, so that's-
Oh, yeah, no.
Nice work,
And I
man.
think,
Nice
think
work.
I
probably
waited 30
tells
seconds
people
for the
too
first
that,
shot to
you
stop
know, this is
rolling.
Hopefully not the only time we're going to do this together. And that,
That is, we'll let these guys finish talking, say their goodbyes, and then we'll talk about
Now
dumping
I have to
shots.
come back and prove myself. Now I'm going to be playing this compulsively until I know that I'm gonna come back. 'Cause I can't let that happen again.
Exactly. Well, you know what? 15 is.
Well, Amanda, if you ever see this, I know a group of guys that would definitely take you in their clubhouse, and we would teach you a thing or two about the game.
Because that's what we do all the time. So if anything goes wrong, yeah.
He's my caddy.
Yes. I mean, Brian hooked up your gear, and you know, apparently not very well.
She beat John O'Hurley. That's
Brian
the
is
benchmark.
affectionately known around these parts as the killer.
Oh, he was garbage.
Destroyer of dreams. Destroyer of dreams.
Destroyer. of
Well,
dreams.
his said 0, right?
So,
Oh,
all right, well,
and then
thank you.
who
Hey,
was
they-
it they gave the horrible clubs to?
Playing. Have a great, have a great.
Nico.
I guess you got a
Nico
day job you gotta
McBrain.
go tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's about that time, but it's the best day job in the world, so no complaints here.
Absolutely, and everybody, thanks for playing, and we will be back soon, and hopefully we'll see everybody. Take care.
Hey, what they definitely gave us some tough holes on that Royale though.
Yeah, that's a tough Royale.
Especially for her that doesn't really play the game, to jump in there and have to hit long iron and wood and then rough iron, like that's brutal.
I'd like to see what clubs they gave her in that time. Oh, VIP. Let's look at that one. Where's that screen?
I'm assuming by the way she played the tournament and that she drove the green on 8, she had max clubs.
She had
because I couldn't drive the green on 8.
No, that's just generic scores.
Yeah, they don't make her play that.
They make anything up.
Play it?
No, she didn't actually play it. Let's leave that VIP wall of fame up there, shall we? Look at Canada in 1, 2, 3. We've got
Australia in 4, baby.
Australian, UK. Oh, and then Brian. Isn't Brian Canadian too? Or is it Brent? Oh. Anyway, that was fun. I like playing these VIP Royales. So that brings up a good point, though, Johnny. So you dumped a shot there, and then it rolled forever. So when I dump a shot, and if we play it back, everyone goes back a minute or whatever, you'll see me near the end dump the root shot. I always drag it back. I do it like the same motion I would do for a quick shot, add full backspin, and then I drag it back just as close as I can get, as fast as I can, right in front of my my feet, and then just take a quick shot. And then it's only going a couple feet, and it doesn't roll forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, I had the max back on there, and I just barely touched it to flick it. I was hoping it would just slice over into the rough and stop and not go anywhere, but it landed.
The other option is if there's water around, you can dump it into the water because now there's no rollout or anything. As soon as it hits the water, it just says whatever out of bounds, and you get your next shot. Yeah, Easy. I think you're right. Brent's the Canadian, right? And Brian, well, you said Brain, but it's close enough. Is American. Was there any other questions that people had that we didn't address? This is fantastic. 20. We had as many as 30, I think, at one point. Thanks a lot, everyone, for coming out.
Showing.
And we can definitely make it worth your while and answer any questions that you have. Tourneys, head-to-head, anything. I heard a rumor that someone in this chat might be doing a VIP Royale sometime in the near future.
That is a fairly strong rumor you've heard, but it might be an accurate one.
That would be fun.
Oh, we are definitely getting on here and roasting.
I will not be joining that one.
You should do it so it's like 3:00 in the morning our time, just to get us back for all the weird times you've had to do stuff over the last year and a half.
I don't mind that idea at all, actually. I think, so hopefully if things work out scheduling-wise, I'll be doing one in the next week or two.
That's fantastic. You're going to kill it, buddy. It's so much fun.
Oh, the Clash. You're absolutely right. There was lots of hate on that boss battle. Some of it deservedly so. That was really tough, I got to say. But maybe maybe second round will be like super easy.
I doubt it. After the last boss battle.
What do you guys prefer to play on, phone or tablet? Oh, I'm probably a good one to answer this. So I played on my phone. I have an iPhone 10 for like my first 700 tournaments. I won a lot with it, but that was also at a time where we were kind of at the top and everyone was moving up, right? And so we had kind of better clubs than everyone. We had some stuff figured out more than everyone else did. And then I got a tablet, and I think my drop rate went up. I don't have the greatest eyes in the world, and for me, and I made the move from iPhone over to Android as well, which I've been an iPhone guy forever. It is definitely better on the Android system. But that big screen 100% helps. All those little guide things and the ability to move your side spin, just one little tiny little tick, and see how it moves right at the green. It's definitely an easier world with a larger tablet than it is with a phone.
So I'm going to go only because I've never played on a tablet. I'm still 100% mobile. Sometimes I do find it a little bit challenging with the screen size to get my adjustments absolutely right, but most of the time I think it doesn't seem to matter too much. The last multi was probably a good example. That 36 was one of my best scores, so you can play on a mobile and still be successful.
Oh, 100%. You can. I have like 500 wins on a phone. And side note, I still play all my Royales on my phone, and I do tourneys on my tablet.
It's a lot easier to quick shot with your hands close together.
I have an iPad mini, and I play on it whenever I'm at home. It doesn't go anywhere. It stays here in the office, and whenever I'm away, then I play on my phone. And sometimes I feel like I can play better on my phone. So figure that out. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think your game is gonna, if you have money and you want to buy a tablet, you're not all of a sudden gonna go from finishing 50th to finishing top 5.
No.
But it definitely, it makes it easier. Everything's bigger. It's just the presentation's a little nicer. You can see a little bit more of the screen too, which I didn't realize until I had saved some replays and was watching them back. I was like, what is my target doing way over there? You can still 100% be very successful on a phone. Like Banger plays on a phone. Silver's here. Hey, man. He's like the #1 guy on the tourney leaderboard right now, and he plays exclusively on a phone. You can definitely win on a phone, 100%. Scared to make the change. It sucks for a day, and then you get used to it.
Yeah, I
play with my index finger anyway, so I wasn't a thumb user on my phone, so the tablet was easy because it was index finger.
Good man. None of this thumb.
See, I will still play with my thumb on my phone, even if I'm playing a tournament, but I can't. It's like too awkward to hold. So I use my finger for the tablet.
I use my thumb to quick shot. My quick shot method is hitting the spin button with my left thumb, adjusting the spin with my right index finger, hitting the spin button again with my left thumb, and then the take shot button with my index finger and the shot with my index finger.
Beaches of South LA, we are not the actual game developers. If we were the actual game developers, I think we'd be able to switch bags in the middle of a tournament hole. But no, we're just like you guys. We just play the game for fun.
Just gamers. Love the game.
Thumbs and iPhones. Yes, Jason. So what do we got left? Have you guys? Is everyone all qualified for this? I haven't even played.
We've got another top 6 starting in 2 minutes. We can jump on and play that.
Yeah, let's play that one together. Banger and I have to redeem ourselves.
Yeah,
I definitely need to.
Maybe we can all get in the same bracket.
So this one, the final round is.
Should we go amateur?
All hive shots.
Go amateur.
See, I still don't have them memorized. Say that again, Banger. The last round is what?
All hive.
Oh, I like it.
Oh.
See, you guys without the hive 8 is such a distance. Whatever you're on is nice, but
5.